Welcome to FutureGen Medical Manufacturing. Today we're inside the dental implant factory to show you how missing teeth are rebuilt with aerospace precision.
This facility operates under strict ISO 13485 standards to produce grade 5 titanium implants.
Before touching a single component, staff must undergo a rigorous gowning process. Contamination control is the
process begins with medical-grade titanium alloy, renowned for its strength and biocompatibility.
Every shipment undergoes validation to confirm it meets ASTM F136 specifications.
Automation ensures that heavy lifting is precise and prevents human error during loading.
Engineers program the 5-axis CNC machines with sub-micron coordinates. The blueprint is a digital map for the cutting tools.
Traceability is maintained from the raw ore to the final patient. We track every variable in the production environment.
The Swiss lathe setup creates a rigid hold essential for high-precision turning. Stability here dictates the accuracy of the final implant.
Once the safety shield locks, the transformation begins. The spindle accelerates to over 10,000 RPM in seconds.
mass production meets bespoke quality in this machine hall. We run 24/7 to meet the global demand for restorative dentistry.
It looks like a simple screw, but this tiny device is an engineering marvel. It is designed to integrate perfectly with human bone. Precision is not just a metric, it is a patient safety requirement. A failed implant can cause severe bone loss and pain.
This component restores 5,000 smiles daily around the world. It provides the structural foundation for patients to eat and speak again.
Each batch begins with a fresh calibration of the equipment. We verify the tool offsets before cutting a single millimeter.
Regulatory compliance requires a paper trail that never breaks. We know exactly which mine the titanium for this specific screw came from. Microscopic analysis confirms the alloy's structural integrity. Any inconsistency in the metal grain would lead to immediate rejection.
Efficiency in logistics prevents bottlenecks in the manufacturing hall. The flow of materials is synchronized with the speed of the machines.
Positive air pressure ensures that when doors open, air flows out, never in. This standard,
The heartbeat of the factory is the steady hum of precision machining. Dozens of implants are being born every minute. Even our testing materials are serialized and tracked. Data integrity is as important as structural integrity.
Titanium waste is carefully collected and recycled. Sustainability is integrated into our manufacturing life cycle.
Real-time monitoring allows us to catch potential issues before they affect the product. We maintain a zero-defect mindset.
Maintenance of the environment is constant and rigorous. A clean machine produces a clean medical device.
We verify the concentricity of the raw stock to ensure it spins perfectly true. Any wobble would compromise the thread geometry.
Our inventory ensures we can meet surgical demands regardless of supply chain fluctuation. The raw materials are staged and the machines are prepped. Now, the precision sculpting of the implant begins.
The 5-axis CNC lathe begins the turning process, stripping away the outer layer of the titanium rod.
Coolant flow is critical to prevent thermal expansion during cutting. Even a slight temperature rise could warp the implant's dimensions.
The machine automatically switches between roughing and finishing tools. This seamless transition reduces cycle time while maintaining precision.
In this phase, we carve the complex geometry that will eventually anchor a new tooth. Every curve is calculated for maximum stability.
These threads are designed to self-tap into the patient's jawbone. The cutting profile must be exact to ensure primary stability during surgery.
We measure the part while it is still being machined. This closed-loop feedback allows for immediate corrections.
The internal connection is just as critical as the external threads. It must form a hermetic seal with the prosthetic crown. Once machining is complete, the parts are gently ejected. They land in a protective oil bath to prevent surface damage.
Residual coolant and swarf are blown away instantly. The implant is now ready for its first dimensional inspection.
In this industry, there is no margin for error.
A deviation the size of a bacteria cell is unacceptable.
If a part deviates by even 1 micron, it is destroyed. 1 micron error equals a $200,000 scrap loss for the batch.
We sacrifice yield for perfection because patient safety is paramount. Quality control is ruthless here.
Automated systems are backed by human expertise. Every implant is visually inspected at 20x magnification.
The thread pitch must be consistent to ensure smooth insertion. Any burrs or rough edges are identified immediately. Past parts are loaded into racks for surface treatment. They are about to undergo a radical transformation. We move from the machine shop to the chemistry lab. This is where the titanium surface is engineered for biology.
The implants are sandblasted with medical-grade ceramic particles. This roughens the surface to increase the contact area for bone.
The mirror-like finish is stripped away. We are creating a topography that bone cells love to grip. Uniformity is key during the blasting process. Every micron of the surface must be treated equally.
Ultrasonic waves remove any loose blasting particles. We must ensure no foreign material remains on the implant.
This deep cleaning prepares the titanium for acid etching. The surface must be chemically pure. Under a powerful microscope, the difference is night and day. The treated surface mimics the structure of natural bone. These microscopic pits and valleys allow osteoblasts to anchor themselves. This is the secret to long-term implant survival.
We verify the surface roughness using scanning electron microscopy. The texture must fall within a specific nanometer range.
The SLA process involves a standard ISO 13485 compliant acid etch.
Timing is critical. Too long and the threads dissolve, too short and the texture is insufficient. It is a delicate chemical balance. The reaction is stopped instantly with a neutralizing rinse. The surface modification is now locked in.
The implants are dried in a particulate-free environment. They are now ready for final assembly and color coding. We use anodization to color code the implant connection. This helps surgeons match the correct tools during the procedure.
By adjusting the voltage, we change the oxide layer thickness, refracting light to create color. No dye is used, only physics. Color coding eliminates confusion in the operating room. A blue implant matches a blue drill and a blue prosthetic.
The cover screw is hand-assembled onto the fixture. This tiny cap protects the internal threads during the healing phase. We apply a specific torque to ensure the screw stays in place during transport, but is easy for the surgeon to remove. Final dimensional checks verify the assembly stack height. Every millimeter matters in dental restoration. The batch is now fully assembled. But before they can be packaged, they must pass the most rigorous tests of all.
Precision manufacturing is finished. Now we verify that these devices can withstand the harsh environment of the human body.
The connection between parts must be hermetic. We aim for a microgap of less than 5 microns. This surgical-level precision prevents bacteria from entering the implant, protecting the bone from infection. The implants leave the production floor and enter the quality control department. This is an independent firewall for safety.
Our QC team operates independently from production. Their only goal is to find defects, not to meet quotas.
Automated optical inspection checks for surface anomalies. Scratches, dents, or discoloration are flagged instantly. Analysis complete.
Visual inspection is passed. Now we move to physical testing, where we push the metal to its absolute limits.
A coordinate measuring machine verifies the internal hex geometry. This shape transfers the torque during surgery. The physical part is compared against the digital twin. Tolerances here are measured in microns. We select random samples from every lot for destructive testing. These parts will never be sold. They are sacrificed for safety. This machine simulates the force of a human bite. It applies off-axis load to test the implant's stability. We push the implant well beyond normal physiological limits. The graph shows the metal flexing, but not breaking. XRF analysis confirms the elemental composition of the surface. We ensure no contaminants were introduced during handling.
Samples are soaked in a solution to check for biological contaminants. This standard ISO 10993 test ensures biocompatibility.
The samples incubate for days. A clear solution means the cleaning process was successful. Fatigue testing simulates years of chewing in just a few days. The implant undergoes millions of cycles.
Titanium grade 5 has excellent elasticity. It absorbs the shock of chewing without fracturing.
The results must exceed the ISO 14801 endurance limit. Our internal standards are even higher than the requirement.
Now, we conduct the ultimate stress test. We apply force until the component actually fails.
We need to know the exact breaking point. This data proves the safety factor of the device. The part fails at a load 5 times higher than any human jaw can produce. This is the margin of safety we demand.
The fracture analysis confirms the quality of the raw titanium. Even in failure, the material behaves predictably.
Cleanliness testing ensures no manufacturing residues remain. We test for organic and inorganic particulates. The filter membrane is spotless. The cleaning process has removed every trace of oil and dust.
Every test, every measurement, and every material cert is compiled into the device history record.
Only with this signature can the implants move to the final stage. The batch is officially verified safe. The testing is complete. The implants have survived the gauntlet and are ready for their final home. This piece of metal represents the culmination of materials science and mechanical engineering. It is perfect. It is sterile. It is ready. The green light is given. Production hands off the baton to the sterile packaging team. Even the packaging materials undergo sterilization before entering the room. We maintain the sterile chain of custody.
We are now in the ISO Class 7 clean room. The air here is cleaner than a surgical operating theater.
The final step is crucial. We must seal the implant in a sterile barrier system that will keep it safe for up to 5 years.
The implant floats inside a titanium vial to prevent contamination. It never touches the outer packaging. The vial is sealed and tamper-proofed. Once closed, it will not be opened until the moment of surgery. A Tyvek lid allows sterilization gas to enter, keeps bacteria out. It creates a breathable yet sterile barrier.
The UDI code contains the lot number, expiration date, and serial number. It is the implant's global passport.
Automated boxing ensures the correct instructions are always included. The package is now complete.
The final step is gamma irradiation. This penetrates the packaging to sterilize the product inside and out.
Gamma rays eliminate any remaining microorganisms. This guarantees sterility for the shelf life of the device.
Chemical indicators on the box change color to prove the sterilization was effective. It is a visual guarantee of safety.
These shelves hold the potential to restore thousands of smiles. They are ready for distribution.
Orders are picked, packed, and shipped within hours. Speed is essential for scheduled surgeries. From our factory to the clinic, the chain of custody is unbroken. The journey is almost complete.
Behind every one of these small titanium screws is a team of engineers, scientists, and technicians dedicated to perfection. We don't just manufacture metal. We manufacture confidence, health, and the ability to smile again. Thank you for joining us inside the factory. This is the future of medical manufacturing.
Our implants are used in over 50 countries, improving the quality of life for millions of patients.
It's not just about the technology, it's about the person receiving it. That is why we accept 0 defects.
Future Gen Medical Manufacturing.
precision for life.